All right, it's your boy Trey with Let's Just Talk Entrepreneurship, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about, entrepreneurship, but elements or a specific element that I think is very important in entrepreneurship, and that is happiness, passion, and joy in that, joy in your happiness, joy in your passion. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, man, there's a lot of people, and I had this conversation with my guy yesterday, one of my brothers yesterday, about people that are mean, right? You have people that are mean. You have mean people. But you ask yourself the question, why are they mean? And shout out to Gary Vee. He's a really big entrepreneur slash social media, personality that I follow. And one of the things he stated was essentially that a person is mean because they're unhappy, because they're miserable. Misery loves company. A person is mean when they're unhappy. And I think that unhappiness comes from not being in your passion, not chasing those passions, things you love. I believe that's the core of entrepreneurship. I believe that's the heart of entrepreneurship. I believe that's the heartbeat of entrepreneurship. Doing what you love, what you enjoy, your passion. So much so to where you're so captivated by that passion that you can't even you can't even fathom, you know, um, what's going on outside of that. You're in your own head, in your own space. Anything else that's happening around you, you kind of really don't care. Do you hear me? You just don't care. And you don't care because you can't even try to care. Because if you try to care, it would be so much energy to try to care because you're so in your own space, in your own head, enjoying and having and loving what you do. That's the core of entrepreneurship to me, And so when people are mean, when people are unhappy, when people are miserable, they're mean. And they're mean because of those things. And I feel like a lot of people are those things mean or unhappy because they're not chasing what they love. They're chasing money. They're chasing cars. They're chasing women. They're chasing clothing. They're chasing all these other different things. But at the end of the day, not realizing that none of those things will satisfy you. None of those things will make you happy. They may provide a temporary mask of happiness, right? You get a new car. You got people on Instagram twerking on the car, dancing in the car, this and that. But then, okay, 2 days go by, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You think that car's making you happy when you just get the news that your mom or somebody just died? You know what I'm saying? Like people have their priorities, their focus, their perspectives messed up. And in that messed upness, they are unhappy. They are mean. It is super hard to be mean when you're happy. And even more than that, you want people who are when you're happy, you want other people to be happy. You actually genuinely do. You're like, bro, I want you to experience what I experienced. I want you to experience what I experienced. I'm happy. I want you to be happy. Like you really want that other person to be happy. As a Christian, you find joy and happiness in the Lord, in Christ. I want you to experience that. So I'm gonna tell you about Christ. When people ask me when I'm happy, I'm gonna tell them about Christ. So but however that person obtains happiness, I truly believe that a person that is happy wants other people to be happy because it feels good, right? It's like, man, this feels good. I think you may want this. I think you may need this. Let me tell you about this at least. Like when you're happy, it's so hard to be mean. It's so hard to be ugly. It's so hard to, you know, yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's just hard to even think about it. So people always ask me why am I so happy, man? I'm so happy because or why I'm so nice. I'm so nice because I'm so happy, and ultimately that happiness is grounded in Christ. But nonetheless, I'm happy. And that happiness is why I'm so nice and I'm so kind. I'm this, I'm that, because I have no root in me to be mean. I have no reason or want to be mean. It's tiring trying to be mean when you're happy. It's easy to be mean when you're sad and miserable and lonely or this or that or that, you know. people commenting on your videos or this or that, making ugly comments and stuff. Pity that person, man. Feel sorry for that person. Pray for that person. Because oh, how miserable, how unhappy you must be to leave a comment or to try to call. You got certain people that call people just to be mean. You got certain people that come to work to interact with the people that with the customers so that they can be mean. It's like it's like, bro, you crazy. Like, and that's on any job. You got some people who come to work just so that they can be mean to their coworkers because they're miserable at home because they ain't happy in their marriage or in their relationship or the fact that they ain't got a marriage or that they ain't got a relationship, they miserable because they think that those things will provide them happiness. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But when you understand this truth, you do what I'm doing. You want to talk about it. You want to share it. And you hope that someone hears it, someone listens. And if they don't, okay, who gives a? But at the same time, you said it. It's your boy Trey, man. Let's just talk entrepreneurship. I wanted to talk about this a little bit, man. And until next time.